We're going to take a look at NICC's technology platforms, and this is specifically for you as an NICC faculty member. We know that our classrooms are continuing to change, and so there's a lot of really good info that can help us get connected in the right direction. And so to do this, we're going to take a look at four main components of NICC technology. First, we're going to take a look at Outlook, which is your NICC email and calendar. Second, we're going to take a look at Empower, which is our student information system. Third, Canvas, which includes our orientations, blueprints, as well as where your students' coursework may be in an online setting. And then four, we're going to take a look at course modalities and the technology used. This could be for virtual, VTC, online, or in-person courses. So getting started with our Outlook, which again is our NICC email and calendar, this is our main point of contact at NICC. So to begin, you'll notice that this is where we contact with other employees. This could be for HR-related purposes, such as concluding your documentation. It could be for your division heads, getting in contact with them, reaching out to colleagues, as well as getting NICC updates, including weather closure or things of that sort. You'll also notice that this is the main location for connecting with your students. So this could be in sending out virtual calendar invites, sending out class updates, or even joining in virtual meetings. You'll also notice that if you're able to log into your NICC email, you can also get connected to your Office 365, which includes Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, Word, and Excel. It's a great way to get connected any place you're able to log in. The next technology platform is Empower, and this is our student information system. First, this can be a great tool to take a look at your faculty class list, which includes the course times and dates, your course roster, and student contact information to get connected with your students on day one. Secondly, you'll also notice that you can enter in attendance weekly, which is a required portion for our students receiving funding. It's also important to note that entering in attendance, we want to make sure that there's some type of substantive interaction. So that could be attending an in-person course, or it may be submitting an assignment in an online setting. It's also important to note that Empower is where you can submit grades that include midterm, final grades, or possibly grade changes. So all things related to student information. Canvas is another great technology platform, and there's a lot of material in Canvas. Primarily, this is where you're going to be able to find resources as well as online coursework for your students. So first, you'll notice there's some resource tools, including employee orientation, as well as student orientation. So both of those resources may be useful to you or possibly to your students. It's a great place to take an overview and then also refer back when you have additional questions. The two pieces that you will be using more frequently include your faculty group. And so this is where you'll see an abundance of teaching resources specifically for you, where you submit your textbook orders and your syllabi, as well as get additional information about professional development, or we may also link in tutorials that show you how to do processes such as submitting your grades. And then also it's important to note that in Canvas, this is where your courses in an online setting will be. So you can assign coursework, it's accessible to your students 24/7, as well as add in videos, syllabi, documents. You can get as detailed as you want with this platform. Canvas also, for those of you who are a little newer, also has some support resources to help you get started. So we do include a Canvas blueprint as a template to help you build your course. It's 100% customizable and editable, and it also includes course essentials. So locations and room for you to submit your syllabi, includes information about how to include contact information, reminders, course evaluations, and also gives some great tutorials and instructor examples. A couple other pieces that may be helpful include if you are teaching a class in a different format, such as in person or utilizing the VTC, virtual teleconferencing. So this is where when you're on campus, you'll be able to connect into Macy, Santee, and South Sioux City campuses in real time, also allowing for in-person interaction. There are some additional tips and tricks that we can give you if you are teaching VTC, which you'll be able to see on your schedule as well, to see what modality and format you're teaching in, discussed with the dean prior to this. And one of the last types of technology regarding classroom instruction is Microsoft Teams. And so this is where we typically have our virtual meetings at NICC. It's important to note that Teams is also connected through your Outlook calendar as well as Office 365. You can also send class invites with Microsoft Teams via Outlook for reminders as well, and you can jump in from your email directly to Teams as well. When you are teaching in Teams, it's important to note that there's also locations to allow for recordings, chats, linking information, and other ways to make your course interactive. So if you do have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out. We are really excited to get connected with you this semester, and best of luck.